and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. It is nearly 1 o'clock on a Thursday. This week has been a bit of a weird one for me because my original plan for the week hasn't been able to happen because I basically need to film a brand job that is going up before Christmas, but the products haven't arrived yet. So I'm hoping they arrive by the weekend because I want to film it on either Sunday or Monday. Sunday would be great because it means I can have G help me film it, but I'm so excited. It's with a company that I've worked with loads before and I love them. It's kind of alcohol based, which is so exciting. I have got such a long list of things I want to do in Vlogmas, and I feel like I haven't really even done any of these yet. Everyday makeup routine, haven't done that. Wrapping presents, haven't done that. Books I've read this year, I did audiobooks but not books. Beauty pamper evening, could potentially do that tonight because G is out at his work Christmas party, and this evening I think they're going like on a pub crawl around Soho, and then they might end up in Winter Wonderland. I'm so excited because it means I get a girl night in, and I love a night in by myself. Also, a little update, I didn't mention this yesterday because I kind of thought it'd be better by now, but it's not. I've like done something to my back, to my shoulder blade. I think I might have slept on my shoulder a bit funny a couple of nights ago because I woke up yesterday with a bit of a twinge in my right shoulder blade, and I thought that Pilates class yesterday would help like stretch it out and get some movement back into it and help ease the pain, but I actually think it made it worse, which is really stupid of me. Yeah, I just thought it would help and it didn't. And last night I was in agony all night. I didn't really sleep. I was in so much pain until I took some really strong painkillers at like 3 in the morning and then finally fell asleep. Why am I talking about that? Oh yeah, so I was thinking actually I might have a bath tonight on my girl night in with some like Epsom salts to try and ease this shoulder blade pain that I've got going up. But it was so bad last night. It was like when I breathed, it felt like it was in like pressing onto my lungs. Like it felt like there was a needle poking into my lungs when I breathed last night. But it feels a tiny bit better today. But yeah, I need to like, I've been looking at acupuncturists, I've been looking at suction cup people around my area because it was getting quite painful. Yeah, so I could do a pamper evening tonight. But one thing that I do want to do today is I want to do my 2024 goals. So I found this YouTuber, which some of you might have already heard of, you might already follow her. She's got a lot of followers and I feel like she's grown a lot of followers since I started following her. So her name's Nika Urkelj. I'm really sorry, that is a really awful pronunciation. Nika's Inner Beauty is her handle. I will leave a link to her channel down below, but she basically does videos about like setting goals and resets and like how to be your best self and mindset shifts and habit. I watched a video of hers recently which was called the 2024 rebrand, how to strategically plan for a new beginning, and she's basically got loads of questions that you can work on and answer, which will allow you to reflect on the past year and create a plan for next year full of success. And then she also did another video that I watched called Make 2024 Your Best Year Yet, the go-to system to plan for your goals. So I think this afternoon what I might do is rewatch some of those and spend some time planning my year. Thought it might be quite interesting if we did this together. I haven't got my word of next year yet, and I've got like some rough goals in mind that I want to achieve, but it'd be really good to kind of reflect on how this year has gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this video again, probably on like triple speed because I have watched it once already, and then I can start working my way through and we can have a chat about it.
Most accomplished.
Why should she not written these down?
My energy most.
Because I can't remember all of those. Oh, you're a gorgeous boy. How am I supposed to get anything done when you're so cute? He loves to brush more weights. And he's only ever really a lap cat on when I'm at this desk, which I haven't been much recently. Oh yeah, you're purring. Oh, I'm getting hot now that you're on my lap. Put a little headband on to get in the zone. Heads up my face, got a cat on my lap. What could be more perfect? How am I supposed to type with you here? You gorgeous boy. always cracks me up how much Maurice loves the printer. Like, he hates a Hoover, but he loves the printer. It's so weird. Okay, so I've just answered the first batch of questions. I will leave that video link down below so you can follow it yourself, but maybe I'll write her questions out in the description box or in the comments with a link to her. Some of you can follow along this. 2023 was the year that I've written, stepped outside of my comfort zone and made changes to better myself. And then I've got a list of highlights and accomplishments throughout the year, and I've kind of divvied them up in between different categories. So personal development, relationships, habits, financial, work and home. Home has the least in. Don't think I did much around the home apart from I started taking part in the 30-day declutter challenge, which I made halfway through and then kind of stopped, which is so silly, but I did really make a start in decluttering that. Personal development, I invested in my health, I invested in that Zoe thing, I invested in the gym, and that's made me feel really good about myself. I also took my health more seriously, and by that I mean in the past, whenever I've had like a bit of a problem, I've kind of just ignored it and hoped that it will go away itself. Whereas this year I feel like I've taken my health a bit more seriously. Like, there have been things that I've gone to the doctors about, and actually they have been like stuff that I was right to worry about. And I feel like, yeah, that's just something I never really did before, because I always felt like I was wasting the doctor's time, but actually I am deserving of going to the doctors and talking to them when I do have a problem. And also I've been trying to live a bit more stoically. That Darren Brown book called Happy massively helped and changed me this year, which I loved. And then I answered questions like, what made me feel the most passionate, at peace and accomplished? What amplified my energy the most? What drained my energy the most? Action that I kept doing that kept me stuck, that I want to leave in the past and doesn't align with who I am now. I've written here, I put things off, I compare myself and I worry too much. They are things that I need to leave in the past. Recurring thing I kept telling myself that is keeping me stuck. One thing that I'm leaving in 2023. What are the lessons I've learned in 2023? That made me feel really good. There were some questions that I was like, oh, I don't know what to write for that. And then I actually sat there and thought about it, and I've actually got quite a lot to say, and that's made me feel really good in myself. So I've now just printed off this. I just found this on Google. I googled the Wheel of Life, and it's basically a little diagram where you can mark how you are, where you are now in each of these categories, and then you can see what areas of your life you want to improve. And then I need to choose 3 that I want to improve and write 3 goals for each of those categories that I need improving next year. So I'm quickly going to go around and mark this. This is like a psychology experiment, by the way. It's called the Wheel of Life. You can find diagrams on Google. Okay, that didn't take too long, and what I'd say from looking at this is that it's all very equal. Like, I feel like everything is in a really good place, but there is definitely room to grow. Fun and recreation I put 9, because I feel like I'm at such a good place with that. Like, I really make time and prioritise doing things for myself and having fun whilst doing them, whether that be going out with G on date nights or playing video games, because that I really enjoy, and like reading. I feel like I make good time for that during the week. I've also put partner in love at 9, because I feel like there's always room for improvement, but I'm just very, very happy with my relationship at the moment. Money and finances haven't been a massively great year for me this year, being totally honest. It's been the quietest work year ever for me, and I put that down to a number of things. Firstly, the cost of living crisis means that marketing budgets have been the first thing that gets scrapped, and so I feel personally like there's less money being spent on influencer marketing this year. That doesn't mean that like there isn't any money being spent, because it is still a profitable area. For me personally, I've felt the struggle with it, and I know that other content creators have as well. But at the same time, like, I started my little side hustle, and I do have savings, but I haven't saved anything this year, so that definitely needs improving. So I actually think I'm going to put money and finances as an area that I want to improve. Money and finances. Health and fitness, do I want to add some goals there? Maybe. I've got it at 7 at the moment. I found community quite a difficult one to answer. I have felt more in a community now than I have ever done living in London, because I started volunteering last year. I feel at a good place within my neighbourhood and with my neighbours in my local area, but also there's still things that I could be doing to help my local community and volunteer, I guess, my time more. And family, friends, I've also put at 7, because I feel like I'm at a really good place with my friends. I felt a lot of guilt this year. This is me just waffling, but at the same time being quite vulnerable. I think it's really nice to reflect on these things though, and it might make you feel better. I don't know, me just waffling to you about how I'm feeling. I feel like at the start of the year I wasn't very present for some of my friends, and I just felt very overwhelmed, and it took me quite a while sometimes to get back to my messages. But as the months have gone on, I feel like I am a bit more present now. I do struggle still with, there are just some things that I would like to improve. Spirituality I've put at 5, but I don't really know what that means. Do I feel spiritual? I guess so, but it's not an area that I massively feel like I need to focus in on. Do I need to be more spiritual? What does that even mean? Okay, so now I'm gonna write through some goals for some of those categories, and I also want to do a little list of who I am now, current me. That'll be who I am, what are my thoughts, what I'm doing, what are my hobbies, who are my friends, what's my home life like. And then I want to do a different list for future me, where I want to be, where am I when I'm my favourite self. And then I can also do a little mood board then as well, like a vision board for 2024. And then I need to start doing all my 2024 goals. So how can I change my environment to better reflect where I am going instead of where I've been? How can I change the way I show up physically to better reflect where I'm going? What's the identity I want to take on in the new year? What would someone who loves themselves do differently this year? What is one action or routine that I can incorporate into my daily life to feel like my favourite self? So yeah, I'm going to make another cup of tea. Work my way through these. Vlogmas.
Oh, that's nice.
My parents have come around, look, they're looking at my tree. What are you both doing? Oh no, it's broken.
Yeah, it's broken. I like your oh no.
Oh, you're both coming in. You're ruining. You're breaking all my stuff.
Cinnamon stick.
Oh yeah.
What is yours? Is it cinnamon?
We've got 2 different types in there. They smell good though, don't they?
Cinnamon. That's like.
Daddy, smell this.
That's like.
I think that might be a Mary Berry. I think it is.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, no, I like the lion. He's nice.
Yeah, the lion's cool.
That's the thing, when you've got like a strong tree, it can hold up heavy ones. My one doesn't like all the heavy things.
A heavyweight camera.
Yeah, that Mummy got me that last year.
Where's that?
The camera.
Did I get you that?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that one? I do like the
Grandfather's clock.
It's got some tacky stuff in there, haven't I?
No, I like it. No, I like it. I like ones that are interesting.
I like ones that you can, like, there's always something new to see. Oh my god.
What's that?
Literally.
It's the mince man.
What?
Mince meat man.
Mince meat,
Oh
man.
yeah, I remember him.
Our friend Greg made him.
What's that? T-Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex in there. I know, it's a really heavy one, that.
He's really heavy. He's
Someone...
Can you imagine him on my twig tree?
Someone sent me a DM saying that they're watching my Vlogmas and they saw this and they thought it was a moon cup.
Where? It looks like one actually. Right, Becky said it looks like a bum hole, doesn't it?
What? Oh yeah, it does.
It does
These
look
do
like-
look like bum
And then I
holes.
went and looked at my one and said, yeah, it looks like a bum hole. Like your T-Rex.
Thanks.
He's really good. I got that one too.
Oh yeah, that's from Halloween.
Big skeleton.
You can only see me through the garden. No one's seen that yet.
Oh yeah, I can see him. Yeah.
It's a little hidden skeleton on there, look.
I like it like this. That looks good up there and all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks
That'd be good.
nice.
It's nice, isn't it? I like the box.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't tried any
Yummy,
yet.
yummy. He's looking in the wrong place. He's looking.
No, he's looking at yours, Mummy. You're
Yeah.
distracting him. Yeah, look, he's looking at your one. No, you can't both do it.
He likes my one best.
One of you've got to stop. Stop. You're a good boy. the music so we can have a chat. Did I finish my goals? No. I wrote my goals out, right? But they weren't SMART goals. They didn't fit into the SMART metric of like easy to track. I can't remember what SMART stands for. But I know what my goals are now, and I just need to work on how I can actually get them to happen. For example, one of my goals is to save money, but I need to actually make an even finer, more niche goal in order, like what I'm going to do in order to make that happen. So that might be like making sure I do my budget tracker every month, having more no-buy months throughout the year. I just need to like finalize all those small little details, and then I think I'm gonna have my plan, my goals for the next year sorted. But that exercise was really good. It made me feel really positive. It made me see what areas of my life that I wanted to improve and work on, and yeah, I'm feeling excited for next year now. So I've got to say, just generally doing Vlogmas has really helped, I think, my confidence in terms of I've been really enjoying doing this, and I feel like the vlogs that I'm putting out are fun or interesting or entertaining, or like I've been enjoying the content that I've been putting out throughout Vlogmas, and it's given me that little bit of confidence to go into the new year knowing that I am actually like an okay content creator, which I always put myself down for. I'm just making my soup, my chorizo and bean stew. My parents came around, as you saw. My mum's best friend is coming around to drop off to do the present swap basically this weekend. My mum and dad are away, so the present swap is going to happen here. So like we'll literally just swap the presents for Christmas over. But my mum's wrapped these presents so nice. Let me show you. They're for my bestie and her mum and her son. My mum is always so good at wrapping. She's put these little like really gorgeous butterflies on, lots of tissue paper, which just looks so nice, so organised. And had a little play with Maurice, and then I spoke to G's parents on the phone for a nice, I want to say 20 minutes, just about Christmas. I asked them if they could send the Christmas menu over and they have. Dinner: cold ham, meats, sausage rolls, cheese and pickles, pate, so like a picnicky lunch. Sounds great. My battery's about to die. In fact, I'll read that out a bit later because my alarm is about to go off for my soup and I haven't toasted my bread yet, which I'm a bit behind. I just need to stop yapping on and get cooking. Another day, another soup. This looks great. It smells amazing too. I am all pampered and ready for bed. I've just taken some CBD gummies for my pain. I am hoping it works. I got these from Amazon. Actually, G got me them when I couldn't sleep, but a couple of months ago when I was having that really big insomnia phase and I just couldn't sleep, G got me these. They're like strong CBD gummies. If I took 2, they'd definitely help me sleep a bit better, and if I took 1, I don't know, I feel like the CBD kind of just feels like placebo. But yeah, I've nearly run out of these now, and I just took a couple to see if it helps my pain and helps me sleep a bit better. But yeah, I'm all pampered, ready for bed, got my retainers in. I'm gonna moisturize my legs actually, because I feel like my eczema always flares up. I keep that light on. Always flares up this time of year because I guess the weather changes. So I'm gonna moisturize with, make sure my BB doesn't fall out, Palmer's cocoa butter. This is the fragrance free one, and I'm gonna get into bed. I'm gonna read my book and drink my water, and yeah, we'll see what time G comes stumbling in. It's currently 10 to 11, so it's not too late at the moment. I'll see you tomorrow.